Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the Coconut Wireless. It is Thursday, August 14th. I know there's a lot of stuff going on tonight, and we are half an hour late because, oops, hang on. I had to be somewhere, but let's get this. Charles,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Billy?
what's up, my man? What's up? Hang on, let me get my stuff all situated here. Get all the right buttons ready to go. Yeah, I know we're half an hour late, guys. I understand. Tonight was the County of Kauai's Employee Council first annual Born Dance at the Rotunda at the round building, and I had to go stop by and support them a little bit. It was awesome. You know, the Rotunda. You know how that thing is set up, Charlie. You've been there many
Yep.
times.
Yep.
It's like perfect for a Born Dance. It's perfect.
You know
So
why? You know why?
why?
Because they just go in circles. That's why.
But I got to tell you, a lot of kids. They had flying saucers, hot dogs, SNS Simon. They had
No.
cold drinks, and it's just awesome when you see the families and especially the kids, just watching the dancers go around and around and around. I never went in the ring. I am not a dancer. A lot of people told me I need to get in the ring, and no, I don't want to screw them up. So. But there's a lot of people there, and appreciate you guys' patience. And I know, again, I put the message out this morning, and I think a lot of people tuned in at 7 o'clock and figured, there they go, no more show again. But for those of you that are here, thank you, and welcome to the Coconut Wireless.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, speaking of, you're never going to screw things up. As long as the rules say we start, we go counterclockwise. You know what counterclockwise and clockwise is. You should be fine. But if you're one of those who get two left feet and decide to go against the flow, yes, definitely, you have a big problem.
So my brother Gerald was there. My brother was there.
Oh, good.
He's the interim liquor director, so he was there, and so everyone that said that I should be dancing in the ring, I told them, if you can get my brother Gerald to dance, I will dance. Because I know there is no way anybody would get my brother to dance. And I was right. Hell no. But anyway. Charlie, it has been hot.
Yes.
Hot. Like, how is it out there in Waimea? Is it hot and humid too, like here?
It's just really muggy. But I want to tell you, yesterday, I got to see you earlier before I had to go play music, and you can't always have. I mean, you would love to have a really large crowd every time you perform, but some nights, it just doesn't happen. And those who made it, we had a lot of fun, but the crowd wasn't as big as we normally get. It was probably maybe half the size.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
yeah, well, half the size. But the thing I wanted to say is I wasn't myself. Everybody said, "Are you okay?" I was hot, and I really think I was dehydrated. My legs were aching, and when we play, we stand through the whole time. We're not one of those musicians that sit. And when I went home, I was getting a little worried because I said, "Man, I see all these lights behind me," and I looked down, and I'm doing like 39 miles an hour. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was going that slow, but so I pulled over, like some people that don't do that when they're going slow. I pulled over right before the construction zone by the Humane Society. So I pulled over, I let everybody go. The thing was clear, and I just said, and it was because I was so hot. Even with my AC going, I think I must have been dehydrated because the cramps in my legs, I was having a hard time feeling that brake in the gas. I said, "Oh no, I don't want to take a chance."
Yeah.
But it was just sweltering today. My God,
Well,
the airport was.
sounds like dehydration, bro. You got to watch out.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, for those of you that haven't been to Troy's on Wednesdays, I keep saying this every week, is you got to go. What Charlie's saying, these guys stand up, and then they're an active band. They you gotta go, check them out. Hey, Kehao, you did not miss more than half the show. We just started. We had a late start today. We joined on Hawaiian Airlines. Little bit late. I put the note out last this morning because I just explained I had to go to a bond dance, the county employee council bond dance. So we just started. We just started about 5 minutes ago. So you didn't miss anything. So perfect. Welcome to the show. And our Laurel Kenny, of course, she
Yes.
got the memo. She got the memo. Um, but hey, Charlie, before we get started, I gotta say mahalo to all of you that have last week on the show I made my announcement that I'm running for mayor because I had promised the village that this is you all would hear it first, and that's exactly how we did it. Followed by a press release that went out. That was last week Thursday night. Uh,
Hmm.
the press release went out right after our post-show critique. Charlie and I, after we go offline, Charlie and I chat for a little bit. But right after that, I sent the press release out to all the media. And 10 o'clock that night, it hit Hawaii News Now, and and then and then they posted it on Facebook. And I just want to say, the response that we have received since last week has been phenomenal. And I just wanted to say thank you all. I just you never know what the response is going to be like. I mentioned we did have an exploratory committee, and they did their due diligence, and they told me that the response was going to be okay, and they were right. So I just want to say thank you all, guys. It's just beginning. We just had our first campaign meeting last night. Uncle Charlie was there. Thank you for being there, Uncle Charlie. And I think, Charlie, you will admit that the structure in this campaign is different from any other that we've ever had. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get to work. And I just want to say, because I don't want this to be a 1 hour campaign show, but I will say this: we're going to need all your help. We're going to need your help. So if you guys are interested in jumping on the team, we have a lot of spots to fill in all kinds of ways. And I would love to have you guys on our team. Just gotta simply drop me a message. We'll get you signed up, and then we'll start the journey. It's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be an exciting journey, but it's gonna be long. It's gonna be hard work, and I'm committed to that. And I promise I won't overwhelm you guys, but this is really going to be an election of leadership style between myself and Mr. Cavallo, who I love tremendously. But it's gonna take a lot of work. I got to get in front of as many people as possible. So please, 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 if you guys want to help in any capacity, shoot me a message, and we'll make sure we get you guys signed up and get on a mailing list so you can be in the loop and can help in whatever way you can. But Charlie, I personally want to thank you and Auntie Steph and for being a big part of this, and appreciate you guys, man. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Well, I would like to share. Yes, first of all, it is our honor to be with you on this ride, and to help you reach that pinnacle climb that you've sought before and came up short in the past. But I think the timing is right, um, and I want everybody to know, for myself, it's never about popularity. We've done a lot of things together, and it's really not about popularity. It's about how troubling of times we're in right now. And I said this last night. Legislatively, you need someone that has in the past made popular and unpopular um, decisions, but it was all for the people of Kauai. And that's what I know, Mel. You have your heart in the right place, and it's not about you getting all these attaboys. It's all about taking care of the people that you love, your community, and that's what we need. Because right now we seem to be torn apart. There's so much going on the national level, and it trickles down to the state level. And there's that togetherness. I don't feel it, but I am very confident. I know that you will bring that to what Kauai needs. You know, the last time I felt distant is when we faced COVID. And so we had to, you basically invited me on, and basically from there, we really had to look at how could we bring information to the people and get the people to stand together, because that's the only way we're going to come out of this really unscathed. You know, we losing my brother, it happened. I can only have good memories, and I wish I had more time, because, for the people out there that don't know, I knew my brother after he found us after all these years, given up for adoption, and uh, f- nearly nearly 60 plus years. We never knew we were brothers. And then all of a sudden he finds me, and he gets to meet his other brothers, and he feels like a family, because he knew that he had family. And the future was looking so bright for us to continue to until we get into a ripe old age, right? And then all of a sudden COVID did something that no one expected. So I think through that, I really started to understand, you may not be connected by blood, but boy, you get to understand what family is like when you get people close to you that really feels the same way that you do. And so, Mel, all I'm going to say is, your supporters, we're looking for that guidance. You've been in the council all these years. You've done so much good, and think about it. A lot of things that you've done in the council, you stood alone, but yet you had that leadership quality that the other council members gravitated to. So that tells me you're a great leader in your own right, and I think you'll be good for this county. You'll be
Well,
good
thank
for
you,
this county.
Charlie. I mean, it'll be 18 years on the council,
Mhm.
and it's a long time. I was just talking to a lady tonight, and it just like you know this, Charlie. It goes by quick, and you get in the grind, and you just do your work every day, and you don't realize until you look back, like today, and say, "My God, 18 years! That's a long time." I have been through so many mayors, so many council members, so many administrations, so many issues, and I have always tried anyway to put Kauai first and the local people first, and that's just how I am. So the work comes naturally, because that's just what we got to do. But I did want to chat a little bit about COVID, because and I know there's no haters on here right now, because they're not going to come on when we're live, but they're going to watch this afterwards, and then they're going to drop their damn comments. But oh, by the way, hold on, Charlie.
Oh, thank you for that vote of confidence, Chris.
And there will be 4 openings on the council. Actually, 7 openings, but there's 3 incumbents. They still got to run. But if you guys think Uncle Charlie should run for council, give me a thumbs up in the comments. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Okay, here we go. Agree, Charlie. Oh, no, no, yeah. Sherry Wahine Kapu, my sister from another mother, is fighting for life at Queens ICU. Prayers, please. Sherry, sorry to hear that. Drop her name in the comments so we can start a prayer circle right now. I don't need the whole name,
Yes.
just a first name.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, but I gotta tell you, prayers work, and the village will pray. The village
Hmm.
will pray. So sorry to hear that, Sherry. Oh my gosh. Mm, yeah, drop her name in there, and we'll definitely say a prayer for your sister from another mother. But I wanted to go back because the COVID discussion popped up several places in the comments. The thing had so many views and it was shared so many times, and
Hmm.
the comments about COVID and how people will not support me because of my position on COVID, because of our show, because of what we said, because we were uh, all of that. And the fact of the matter is, all we did was bring experts to the show. Um, I will not. I'm not ashamed to say that I supported Derek's, our mayor, Mayor Kawakami's, um, conditions and restrictions that he set in place, Charlie. And I don't tell you why. I'll tell you why. COVID was just a really bad disease that was killing a lot of people on the mainland at the time. Remember, it hadn't really came to Hawaii yet, and the first real connection we had to COVID was your brother, and we never
Mm-hmm.
met your brother. No one knew your brother. You had just met your brother. I mean, I just remember you telling me how happy you guys were that you were able to find this brother, and it was just, I was so happy for you
Mm-hmm.
and your family, and we didn't start the show because of your brother, right? We started the show because we wanted to inform the public about the curfew and how these things were going to be enforced, and then I remember, Charlie, you telling me, oh, my brother get COVID, my brother in New York, he's an Uber driver, and I remember you saying, oh, he's not doing too good, and then he was getting better. Charlie, I remember I remember like I was yesterday. I was standing in my carport, and you saying, "Oh man, he was so happy, he was getting better." And then
Mm-hmm.
it just turned around, and he went bad, and then he passed away.
In
That
a
is
week.
when, yes, it was. I thought it was less than a week, but a week, and it was just
Yeah.
that quick. And the village came together for you. But that was the moment we knew that this was real and that people were dying. And then, Charlie, you followed New York. You followed all what was happening with the refrigerated containers, the morgues, all of those things, and we talked to a lot of people that were on the front lines, and all of a sudden it became a mission for you and I that we needed to inform people so that they can be safe. And
Mel, can I say one thing too?
yeah,
Just to share with our viewers. One thing that I spared those who wanted to watch us and those who continually watch us, what I spared them from is I had many photos of um, like you said, we had friends that I've worked with when I was in a police department and when I was at the medical examiner's office that got deployed to New York. And I have photos, and it's so gut wrenching of how they built these temporary graves because there were so many that was dying. If I was to show that to our viewers, one, me personally, I thought it wouldn't have a good effect, but it would be very impactful because it told me that these people were dying from something that we just did not know what the outcome would be. If you even got, it's almost like really, it's almost like fentanyl, right? It's odorless, it's invisible. You come within range, boom, you get knocked on your okole, and some people don't survive. And so, I wanted the people to understand that I'm a caring person, but I couldn't bring myself into saying, "Hey, Mel, why don't you post this to really let them?" Because there were some times I used to get really angry on the show because I see some of the comments that was floating our way, right? And I went, "Hey, are you for real?" But then I thought myself, I gotta stay positive because what were we looking for? We were looking for answers. We were looking for people to get together, know that hey, we can we can outlast this, but we just have to take precautions. And I'm glad those who listened to us did. Now the question was whether they wanted to take the vaccine or not was another question. Hey, it's your own preference. But because I had some medical issues being a heart patient and all that. I knew I needed the help, and my own immune system wouldn't have fought it. There is no way. There is no way. I was already down with having open heart surgery back in 2011, 2012. Spending 9 hours on the table. You can only talk about it, but was I up to the whole thing? No, because I was out and I still had a hard time recovering after that, coming out of waking up, which was about 2.5 hours just to wake up. It was a rough ride. Do I wish that on anybody? No, I don't. But did I need the help at the time? Yes, I needed the help. So for me, the vaccine was a lifesaver. It helped me. Can I say for you? I don't know. But throughout the entire time, I don't think we ever said, You got to take this. We never said that. We just said that the options were there, and we were bringing the information to everybody.
Yeah, I think, I mean, based on the information that we had at the time, yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
we never forced the vaccine on anybody. In fact, I didn't take the vaccine up front early. I wasn't convinced that that was the right thing to do. Yeah, I got my vaccine a lot later, but that's after I saw the devastation that this disease had done. And Charlie, you lost your brother. I lost my stepmom, and my
Hmm.
stepmom died uh, after the vaccinations were available. And my dad had been vaccinated. My stepmom was an anti-vaxxer. They both got COVID. They both got the same strain. They both have underlying conditions. My dad ended up with cold-like symptoms, and my stepmother died a horrific death, just like your brother. So I'm not going to get into debates with people. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor, but I will say that I I I was afraid for Hawaii, limited medical resources. I knew that if that Delta wave had come to Kauai, like it did to New York, it could have been devastating. So yes, we were very vocal on, and in fact, we had the mayor on several times, and we supported him. I still support his decisions today, because I believe what he did to for Kauai saved lives, and so that has created a few haters to have feel like they have to post about how draconian measures I took. I wasn't even on a council. So I know that they're referencing our show. But you know what? I just want the haters to know this. Haters, I hope you're listening. Your comments just drive me to work harder. So keep them coming. Keep them coming. It doesn't, I know what we did, Charlie. I'm going to tell you, I think, and let me just put some of these comments because I think, oh, Chris, I remember Mel's first year on a council. Damn, that was a long time ago, bro. Only one to really help me spread awareness and promote health initiatives across Kauai and through the entire state. This friendship had lasted for almost 20 years. Absolutely, brother. Love you, man. Thank you for that. Sherry. Oops. Anne. Okay, so your sister's name is Anne. Open heart in May. Have not really recovered. Pneumonia, bronchitis, 3 strokes, COVID, etc. Imo,
Oh,
Charlie. Okay. Lord, please lay your healing hand on Anne, wherever she may be right now, Lord. We know you are the master healer. Please, God. We as the village, each and every one of us ask that you place your healing hand on Anne as we speak and bring her peace and comfort and get her to recover from whatever she's going through right now, Lord. In your son's name, Jesus Christ. Amen. All right. Anne, let's
yeah.
go. Sherry, we love you, man. Keep us posted. We need to believe that we do our best to make the best decisions in that moment with the information we have. When the information change, I believe so will our decisions. Absolutely. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's, as you can see, COVID's still around. COVID is making a comeback, but we have learned so much. So, I mean, at the time the decisions are made, Pono, you nailed it. You nailed it. What both of you did with the show during COVID has kept us informed and gave us awareness, new awareness and precautions. Your guest brought firsthand information. Really appreciate. Thank you, Relene. And yes, our whole theme was inform and
Yep.
educate. And like
Hmm.
Charlie used to always say, we're not telling you guys what to do. I think you did this with almost every show. We're giving you the information. You do what you want with it. That was Charlie's closing comments, and but for that, the hate has flown. Reina, that was great. You both brought education and awareness through the shows about COVID. There were so many unknowns at the time. Knowledge is power. Many people unfortunately died. Absolutely. And anyone who ignored COVID is a poor excuse of a human being, in my opinion. Uh, you know, um, you know, you're welcome, Sherry. You're welcome. We'll continue to pray. We will continue to pray, Sherry. My gosh. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, I mean, you do what you do. I think there was so much misinformation floating around, and you believe what you want to believe. You believe what is convenient. If you had a brother, and I remember my younger brother from Big Island responded to one of those comments and said, maybe if you lost a loved one to COVID, you would feel different. Because it was some guy that posted about how we whatever we was too drastic in the measures. And my younger brother Brian posted, he said, maybe if you lost someone to COVID, you'd feel differently. And this person responded and said, I knew a lot of people who got COVID. I know a lot of people who got sick. I know a lot of people that died. But that doesn't justify the measures that were taken. I'm thinking, brother, how can you say that? You claim that you have lost some loved ones. Wow. But anyway, Charlie, I feel good about what we did. Would I do it differently? No. If I would do the same thing with the information that we had at the time. If we had a virus come through today with the information that we get, I will tell you, COVID allowed researchers or forced researchers to do a lot of research on these viruses. So I'm not going to get into the debate of whether the vaccine is safe or not, because I'm not akamai to that. At the time the information was available, Uncle Charlie and Mel broadcasted the information live and in color from the sources that knew what they were talking about, and that's what we did.
I will say this to kind of lighten the approach of what I'm about to say. Information is good. And like I said before, how you use it is totally up to you. That's why we do have several agencies where there are huge great white sharks swimming close by your favorite swimming hole. You will see a helicopter flying over announcing shark in the area. It's for a reason. Now, if you're enjoying yourself so much that you don't want to get out of water, so be it. But just please don't cry if you're missing one leg when you come back to shore. That's why you get warnings like that. Tsunami warnings. If they feel that there's more than a 50% chance we're gonna get nailed, they're gonna put out the warnings. I will tell you what COVID did to me. After the show and subsequently up until present, I've gotten COVID 3 times. And thanks to you, I learned about those little pearls. They work wonders, right? They work wonders.
That cough,
But
the cough
yeah,
pearls. Ooh, magic.
they call them Thessalin pearls. But the last bout I had with COVID, and that was in 2020, the middle of 2023, until now, I have lost maybe smell about maybe little over half. I can smell certain things, but not all things. And it's got to be concentrated for me to smell something. My taste buds, I can taste certain foods. Like I can't taste salt. That's why I got to be very careful when I'm making dinner for the wife and I. I just, I, I mean, if I try to measure by eye, and I can tell when Stephanie smiles like, you poor thing, I know. I said, honey, the food's salty. Yeah, she goes, yeah, and it's because I cannot taste. So salty foods I cannot. Sweet things I can, but
Like
salty I
like
cannot
like
taste.
Snickers. Snickers. Can you taste the
Oh
Snickers?
boy, that's one thing. That's a COVID fighting candy right there. Snickers. But it's crazy. And for someone who doesn't have, I don't have a PhD. I'm not a medical doctor. You don't know why it happens, but it does. And I don't I don't wish it upon anybody because if I can't even smell, somebody barbecuing. I
Oh
cannot smell.
no, that's not
Yeah.
good, man.
No, and that's why I said. That's why certain times the wife would say, "Honey, there's something burning around here." Like somebody burned rubbish,
Yeah.
and I can see her. She's coughing from it. Unless I start coughing, I won't smell it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, for all those guys who don't take a bath, please, you can stand right next to me. You be perfectly fine. Don't worry, because I won't smell you.
My neighbor barbecues probably 3 or 4 times a week. I love that smell. I love that smell. It's too bad, Charlie. It's too bad.
Yep.
Too bad. Hey, real quick, before you end tonight's show, could you please remind your viewers and everyone on Facebook land about Kawhi's Relay for Life at Vidina Soccer Field from 4 to 9 p.m. on Saturday? Folks, I'm a huge supporter of Relay for Life. I actually put up a fundraiser, a Relay for Life fundraiser on my Facebook page, and nobody donated. But I'll post it up again tonight. Please, I had a goal of $1,000. I have $100 in there, and that was from me. But if you guys can donate and help out. But Saturday from 4 till 9. Remember before it used to be overnight, Charlie? I had a blast. I had so much fun with my mom before she passed away. She was like the star of the Relay for Life because she had such a beautiful attitude, and she just made everybody smile. And I remember she was kind of slowing down already, and she just wanted to do that lap. She wanted to do the lap, and I could see her struggling, but she fought and she did the lap. But you know, the survivor lap, the caregiver lap, is so amazing. It's such a great event. You guys, if you're in the area, there's going to be a lot of booths, a lot of activities, a lot of entertainment. The biggest entertainment is going to be at 5:30 at the Kauai Police Department booth. They have a dunking booth, and I am going to be in the dunking booth from 5:30 to 5:55 tomorrow. So I challenge all of you.
Tomorrow.
Saturday. Sorry, Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday. Sorry, Charlie. Saturday. I challenge all of you that's on Kauai. Stop by and buy a few balls and see if you can dunk me in the booth. I dare you. I don't think you got it in you. I'll even pay for your balls. I don't think you can hit the target. Oh, that didn't sound right. But 5:30 at the Kauai Police. Tammy,
okay, folks.
bring it on, Tammy. Can't wait. Bring it on, Tammy.
Let's do a disclaimer. Okay. He was talking about those balls that you throw to knock the person, get them in.
Yes.
Because can you
no.
Can you just imagine if somebody just joined now and heard you say, Mel said he'll pay for your balls. What is he talking about? You know, so let's just correct that.
Thank you, Charlie, because you're right. Because we're live, I cannot cut that out. So can you imagine? Everybody gonna come on Saturday and they're gonna give me their balls and I'm gonna have to pay them. How? That's not gonna be cool. Hot enough, you probably hope you get dunked a lot. No, man, my mission, Laurel, is I heckle everybody that walks past. I heckle them to the point they get so angry. That's what's gonna happen to Tammy tomorrow. She's gonna get so angry. She's gonna throw hard and she's gonna miss. And she's gonna miss. Yes. I'm telling you.
Laura, I can tell you right now. You'll get so angry. You're supposed to hit that little target, right?
Charlie, I know what you're gonna say. Charlie, don't say it. I know what you're gonna say. Don't say it.
No, I was gonna say just aim at the small target. That's what I was gonna say.
There is a secret to this game, but I'm not gonna tell you. But there is a secret. Rayleen's gonna practice it. Practice all you want, because I'm going to make fun of you. I'm going to heckle you. Rick from Molokai. Mahalo, Rick. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Tammy, laugh all you like. We'll see who'll be laughing on Saturday. I know you're already getting mad. So,
no.
Yeah, she's getting pissed off.
No.
Yeah.
Well, but again, folks, I think in all seriousness, the whole purpose of the Relay for Life is, we need to find, I believe the medical science is making strides, but we just have to have more experts come up to bat, and we need to fund those researches, and we got to do everything possible to find the cure, because Tammy just lost her auntie to this dreaded disease, and sometimes, and it's hard when you've got I always hear this, and this I used to hear this in the police department a lot when I used to work the graveyard shift. And you would see somebody saying, "Oh man, those winos, they drink every night, they smoke every night, they do drugs and all this, and they live all the way into the 80s." And you get somebody who's an avid marathoner, uh, eats healthy, and they die at an early age because of cancer, stuff like that. Well, I learned to just appreciate that while you have the time on earth with your loved one, you make every day count because tomorrow is never promised. That's what I learned.
Condolences to you, Tammy. Your dad was a great man, and that was just so recent. And now with your auntie, I didn't know about your auntie. So sorry, Tammy. So, that's why the relay is so important. I
Hmm.
still go to the relays. My mom passed away a while ago, but it was just, I just remember her attitude, um, how positive she was, how much of a fighter she was, and so going to the relay and watching the survivors walk around, and the caregivers that I know what it's like. I took care of my mom, and it's not easy. And my mom was just always so positive.
Hmm.
And she always felt that she was a burden on us, but not. She was not a burden on us. She took care of us all our lives, and it was our turn to take care of her. But that relay is probably one of the more important events that I go to
Hmm.
all year, and because so many people, what got me, Charlie, is when you watch the Survivor lap and you see all the people that you know very well, but you didn't know that they had cancer, and they're lucky enough to be walking around that ring, and it's just this cancer is so prevalent, and these people that get cancer for whatever reason, they keep it to themselves, they don't share. Then you see them in the doing the laps, and it's just it's eye opening, life changing, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Oh man, it's just sad, but yeah, Tammy, we so sorry, we're so sorry. Hold on, sorry, scrolling through the, so sorry, going through the. Yeah, and you don't have to be old to die. Absolutely not.
Oh yeah.
Laurel, oh my God, I just had my fourth chemo treatment yesterday. Cancer sucks. It's been a brutal few months, but I'm gonna beat it. Oh my God, Laurel, we'll be praying for
Yes.
you.
Positive news. Positive. Keep that
Ooh,
positive.
yes, think positive, think
Yeah.
positive.
Keep that positive attitude going. Your bodies will release its own cancer fighting agents, but you got to be positive about that. Yeah. Just let it work. Just let it work.
Wow. All right, guys, one more. Add them to the prayer circle, Laurel. Laurel Kenny, be
Hmm.
praying for you, Laurel. The village will be praying for you, because I had no idea. Lord have mercy. Even more of a reason why we should be at the Relay for Life. And I think there's one on every island. So even if you're not here, there's one in every city across the country. So my sis is going on the 19th to remove her cancer. Please keep her in your prayers.
Her sister-in-law. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sister-in-law. Okay, yes. Not too good with the little abbreviations. Yes, Melissa, we pray. We pray for her as well. Man, this started to sound like a church show, but God is good.
No,
The
God is
power
good.
of prayer works. And sometimes, um, like Charlie, we prayed for your brother. We prayed hard for your brother. But God has His plan for everybody, and we're not there to question, but we definitely have an opportunity to ask God to help our loved ones that are in need.
You know what was
Uh,
so special about the whole journey with my brother? Even though he succumbed to that dreaded disease, there were a lot of things we didn't know how it reacted on the body. But because of what I was exposed to with my brother's death, we were able to share. That's why they talk about dialysis. We talk about ECMO. We talk about how they filter the blood, how it was damaging the machines because COVID was doing this. It was doing all of this kind of thing. What it allowed me to do is just bring more educated responses because I had that firsthand knowledge through my brother. And, I'm sort of like a sponge. If you give me something that I can latch onto, I'll run with it. And if it means that it will give me additional 3, 4, 5 more years of life, I'm all there. I'm all there. I may be sounding selfish, but I will not criticize anyone for saying something that some might think, oh, that's kind of crazy. You know, the worst thing that can happen is you reject the idea. That's it. And then you move on. But there are a lot of those out there that are seeking answers. So if we can contribute to giving them some healthy information, why not, right? Why not?
Yeah, no, agree. I'm actually dropping the link. Hang on here. Dropping
It's
the
a
link
link.
on my link for my fundraiser, man. My Relay for Life fundraiser. I'm gonna drop it in right now. Boom. I'm not gonna even type. You just go there and click and hey, you know what? $5, $10,
Well, let me
one
ask you this.
dollar.
Where will you be tomorrow, my brother? Where will you be? Will you be anywhere
Uh
near the airport by any chance tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna be all over tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta go Lihui. Are you working tomorrow? Tomorrow holiday.
No, I work. I work tomorrow because airplanes do not stop for nobody. They take somebody somewhere. So no, I want to see, and I'll put a challenge out there, but
Okay, I
I'll be
love
at
it.
the
This is
airport.
gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Okay. I want anybody to match or beat me, and I want to give you $100 bill tomorrow, Mel. If you can stop by, I'll give it to you, and I invite anyone to let's get involved and let's do the challenge right now.
$1,000 is my goal. $1,000. I get a
Yep,
hundred already. Charlie gonna give 100. I still need 800 more. I mean,
yep,
we're
yep.
gonna have 1,000 people watch this by the end of the night. If everybody gave a
Mm-hmm.
dollar, we make the goal. Hey, real quick,
Yep.
I wanna just Marie, power prayers work. My sweetheart survived his heart attack last week. He is 70. Praise God, Marie. Praise God.
Yes.
Melissa, Uncle, what's this buying balls things? I missed that part.
See,
Yeah.
see, see. Mm-hmm. What I tell you.
Christmas balls like ornaments for yes, exactly what we were talking about.
Yep. Christmas. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jolene, my husband passed away 8 years ago, and I still miss him. Married 52 years. God bless you. Now I have
Oh,
cancer, but I have positive thoughts. God bless. Jolene, my Lord, we'll be praying for you as well. Oh, cancer. Yeah, I hate cancer. I would like to say something else, but it's a family show. Yeah, we're praying for you. Is it for your campaign ornaments? No, it's nothing to do with campaign. It's about Melissa for you, so you don't have to go back and watch the show. I'm going to be in a dunking booth for the Cancer Society Relay for Life on Saturday at 5:30 here on Kauai, and
mm-hmm.
it is a
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and and I don't like that look, Charlie. I do not like that look on your face.
No, I just love watching you trying to explain your way out of this one. But anyway, keep on going now. Keep on going, brother.
Yeah. No, I have, and I'm not saying this to brag. I'm not saying this to brag, but I'm extremely proud that whenever I go to a dunking booth, I raise the most money. Regardless of where I'm going to go Special Olympics in 2 weeks, Kapaa Ballpark, I'll raise the most money. I'll raise the most money tomorrow because I piss people off to the point where they'll drain their wallet to dunk me. And that's what this is all about. It's about raising money for American Cancer Society. And the reality is this: it's warmer to be in the water than it is to be sitting on that damn chair waiting to get dunked. So I want to get dunked because it's warmer inside.
No, but
Uh,
Mel, you're deflecting from the question. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
oh,
But that's what it is, Melissa. It pertains to those. little things you throw. And Mel put out a challenge. He says, if you can dunk, I'll even buy the balls. And I think that's when you came in. And I said, oh, wait. People going to come in halfway through this conversation and they're going to get the wrong impression. So that's what it was about, Melissa.
Yeah, Reina is a nurse. Reina is a nurse and a
Mm-hmm.
very awesome person as well. I've known Reina for a long time. Yeah, it doesn't discriminate against anything, race or whatever. And then look at Tammy. Get plenty of shishi in the water is why. Why you gotta go there, Tammy? Why do you have to go there? Oh,
I love you, Tammy. Yeah.
yeah,
Look,
go
Melissa.
rewatch it. Go rewatch it. I mean, that's just like no. I don't know how we I don't like even go in the water now. I don't like even go in the damn thing anymore because of Tammy. What?
But again, folks, it's
Tammy,
the
why don't
race.
hang on, Tammy, why don't you volunteer to be dunked? And you go after me. I'll make sure get shishi in the water after you. After. I love you guys all so much, man. This is so much fun. This is so much fun.
Hey, Tammy, this is what we do. You'll stand, you throw the ball at the target. I'll stand next to the target because when I see you get even remotely close, I'll press the target for you. And so you can.
She has fake eyebrows. Oh,
Ladies and
you know.
gentlemen,
No, you know why? Normally,
Tammy,
Charlie.
yep.
Normally, we finish by 8. The witching hour is 8 apparently for Tammy. So it's past 8. So she's losing it. She's losing it.
No, she told me she gonna pass her curfew tonight, knowing we coming on later. That's why she gonna stay with us all the way to the very end, brother.
Well, I might have to call sick for the dunking boot on Saturday. I'm a little concerned now. No, they're not. They're not. They're not tennis balls. They're actually, I believe they're softballs. I think they're softballs.
Yeah.
Uh, if it's like the rest, I don't know. I won't know until I get there. Um, yeah, Tammy, when your heart is sore, you like to laugh. Everybody does. I mean, that's you're going through a lot right now, and many others of Sherry, whose sister is struggling for her life right now, fighting for her life right now. So that's all we try to do. That's all we try to do on this show. That's why we don't talk about the controversial stuff. I mean, that's why we don't do that because we want it to be a safe place where we all can come and listen to Charlie laugh. See, Charlie's laugh should be in a bottle, and every psychiatrist should have one. And when you go in there for some issues and you need some medication, just give them a bottle of Charlie. Yeah. Patty, go first. Patty's telling me, Mel, go first in the water boot. Yeah, I mean, a dunking boot. I wish I could. They already had the slot, so I got stuck with that. But that's all right. You know what? A little bit of shish ain't going to hurt me.
Hey, not the kind you gonna be on the board and you go, hey, wait, hold on. What is that swimming over there?
That, no, that's a different story. No, that's a different story. If you see the little baby root floating in the thing, no, hell no. I'm out. Out. Out.
No.
I don't know. Out. Oh, look at Jay. Jay. I clicked on to watch the replay and you guys are still on. OT. No, we're not. Jay, we started late today. We started at 7:30 because I had some things to do. So no, we're getting close to the end, but we started late, so yeah. We started late. But yeah, we're always wrapping up. It's always fun, man. It's always fun when you don't have a script, when you don't have you can go wherever you want to go, and we basically you guys dictate where we go. The village tells us where to go, and but in all seriousness, guys, the Relay for Life. Um, I want to thank Reina or Raylene for bringing that up because it is a very worthy cause. So you can see the link in the comments or go to my Facebook page. please make a donation. It's for an American Cancer Society. I'm actually on Team Kauai Lions Club. I'm a member of the Kauai Lions Club, so I am part of their team, and that's where your contributions will go, and a great cause, a great cause. And you have till
Hey, Mel,
Saturday, so yes, sir.
also wanted the folks on Kauai to know that recently I discovered that back in the old days when you go through with your girlfriend or your significant other through the tunnel of love, right? You remember that back in the olden days, you go through your tunnel of love. You
I
and your
remember I
significant.
remember going to the Kolo Tunnel, but I don't know about where is the Tunnel of Love? Where is
Well,
that?
they got a new tunnel of love thanks to Jay Murata. It's called Suds. You go through that tunnel.
Oh yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
It's
Hey, I
called
tell you, I
Suds,
tell you what.
folks.
You know what, Charlie.
Yeah.
Uh, Only because you just mentioned it.
Hmm.
This right here is from Jay Murata,
Hmm.
and he gave this. These are all Suds tickets, all Suds car wash tickets that he gave to you and me, Charlie, for us to give to the villagers. And I was always thinking about a way how we're gonna give. So Jay, I didn't use it for myself. It's still all here. I did not touch it, and it's sitting right here next to my computer. And I always wondered how we can do a contest to give them away. And you just Charlie, God is amazing. You guys go to my Cancer Society Relay for Life page and you make a donation. I will send you a ticket. I got quite a bit here. Um,
No, as you're saying that, the reason why I want to mention that the tunnel of love, because I don't know what Jay did, but there are more things to get your car cleaner, and it's working on all cylinders now, and now it's automated. So, folks, if you have a little hard time, he has excellent workers that will come and assist you on the board when you pay before you go in the tunnel. So everything is running on all cylinders, and I mean, I now go maybe like I don't have to go that much, but I'll go maybe 2 3 times a week, just because I just love the action when you go inside that tunnel. It's a tunnel of
the lights, man, the
lights, yeah.
lights. I never think
Jay,
about it.
If you could maybe put some speakers and play some disco music, so that people can enjoy some disco music as they go through, and maybe we should do a competition. Let's give some tickets to the first person who'll go through Suds Car Wash with all your windows down. Come on, folks.
I'll give them 5 tickets for that. I'll give them
Yeah,
5 tickets for that. Yeah,
you go
but you
through
but you
with your
cannot
windows down.
you cannot
Yeah,
go complain afterwards. No, but
yeah.
it'll get your car insides really really clean. No, and now they have those monthly plans now where you can just pay and then you can go unlimited. There's a lot of stuff at Suds. Suds is awesome.
Yeah.
I love Suds, and I
Hmm.
love Jay and his wife, because they do so much for our community. Um, so I again, guys, I will if you make a donation, and this is for the Works Car Wash. If you make a donation, I'll see who makes the donation. You give me your mailing address, or if I know who you are and I'll see you, I'll bring them to you personally. Actually, I'll do this. I'll give you two. You gotta donate at least $25. I'll give you two Suds car wash. Cause you know what? That'll break even. They'll make money. Cause the two car wash tickets is more than $25. So if you donate $25 to my donate more though.
No, you have to say 25 or more. You get
25
two
or more.
tickets.
25 or
Yeah.
more, I'll send you two tickets. And if I run out of tickets, I will buy the tickets. Charlie and I are gonna split them. So we'll buy the tickets and we'll make sure everybody gets the tickets. But this is only gonna be until
Saturday.
Saturday. So again, that Jay Murata again, he wanted me to use this for our villagers, and again, I just could not figure out a way how to do it fairly. And I kind of, to be honest, Jay, I sorry, but I forgot until Charlie said Suds, and then I realized I get all these tickets here. So $25 or more donation to my Relay for Life page, which is in the link. It's in the comments on my Facebook page. You will get 2 Suds tickets.
Hey, you know, Mel, also, I wanted to really quickly, before time runs out, I wanted to offer my services to anyone out there who's having a hard time. You know, I get a lot of calls. This is Uncle, I need your help. And I go, what's the matter? Well, by the Hokule shopping center, the new one that just came out, right? First Hawaiian Bank, and at the end of that road, there's a roundabout. I didn't know that we are having a lot of people having a hard time that once they get into the roundabout, they don't know how to come out. They go in circles all day. Let me know, and I'll take you on a free tour on how to get out of that circle. Okay?
Oh God. Ah. You make it sound so doggone serious, and then you blow them up. Ah, I spilt the doggone water all over my shirt. My nice coconut wireless shirt. Jeez Louise. Ah. Oh well.
Oh, well, that's just. I got to make up for last night. You know, I was kind of like a deadhead. Playing music wasn't
Yeah, well,
done.
you sure as hell ain't deadhead tonight, man. You are totally hydrated. Yeah, Laurel, check this out, man. Check this out. The coconut wireless. Charlie's supposed to be wearing his. We on dress code, but he didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't. He
I
didn't wear
didn't get the memo. I sorry. I thought because it was half an hour later, they didn't apply. But I was wrong.
it. Yeah, well, yeah, I love this shirt, man. I love this shirt. But anyway,
Yeah.
all right, guys. Hey, it's almost 8:30. I just again, I wanna let me just say I wanna thank you guys, and Charlie, I'll let you close it out. But I want to thank you guys again one more time for all the amazing support to our announcement for the mayoral run this next year. Let me know if you guys want to be active in our campaign. But the best thing you can do is share those posts, share a nice comment about Mel Raposo if you have one. If you don't have a nice thing to say, don't say anything. But if you do, go ahead and post them up there. Let people know that why you support our campaign and why you want to see me as the next mayor, and that's going to help. I promise you, it's going to help us a lot. So again, mahalo, you guys. We love you folks so much, and appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. So with that, Charles, you'll get the closing comments, bro.
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity, first of all, to always thank my brother, Brother Mel. And yes, I look forward to a very, very um, hard fought campaign coming up because I definitely want to see him as our new mayor. Um, not because we're close like brothers, but the fact that I've watched his journey since moving to Kauai of how well he does things legislatively. And because of the times that we are faced now, I think more than ever we need someone with that strength, that legislative strength. So I ask everybody to please lend support to Brother Mel. In my closing thoughts, I would like to say this: tomorrow is never promised, but we have to do our best to make the best of every day that we can, and we have to enjoy every day that God gives us on this earth. I think there's too many times we are not thankful to the man above, or sometimes we're just not thankful to our partners in life. That may be your 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 wife, your husband, your girlfriend, boyfriend, even your children. Sometimes every once in a while people need some loving, and you gotta tell them how much you care about them, because once they're gone it's too late. It's only a memory at that point. So please, when you have the opportunity, take full advantage and make every day count with your loved ones. And that's my closing thought for tonight, Brother Mel.
Mahalo, Charlie. Appreciate you guys. Love you, man. Haunani, we don't have signs. Signs not gonna be coming out till the new year. We don't the papers don't come out for us to actually file until February. But we have you on our list, and we love you folks. You and the mayor of Kilauea, and we appreciate you guys. To the villagers, we'll see you guys next time. Ahui ho. Take care. God bless. Alo. Where's my
Aloha.
button? Where's my Charlie? Where did you put my button? Where's
It's
my
in the donkey
button?
boot. It's in the
There it